Oh, it's me. I'm back. I've got an earphone in, and I don't know what. Hello! I'm an idiot, and I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail MSQ part, I want to say 3, but I'm not so great with numbers, so fucking knows. Yeah. We're going to see how long I can go for this evening, because I really want to play the MSQ, but I'm fucking tired. So, we're going to see how long I can, keep this going for. It may not be that long, but, yeah. I'll do my bestest. So we're just going to jump straight into MSQ good stuff. So we got to find Woo Kitty Pants. And just like that, we found the lecture and won our first keystone. I knew I was about to trust your instincts. Come on, let's get things moving and march onwards to Urkubakoch. Chances are good we'll find an elixir there as well, but before we do anything, however, we should see what your opportunistic Pelu friend has to say. That is very true. As you can see, I've been busy. I'm level 92, and I'm now playing a summoner because I'm a fucking genius, as I keep saying. I completely forgot that summoner and scholar level at the same time. So, yeah, bitch! I've been waiting for what feels like days and eating another Brook Evu tacos to fill an army. What is you'd like to know? Oh, he apparently now sounds like Wuklomat. Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urkupacha, we depart from the Arch of Dawn, then take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urkupacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart, when it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. Is it a tank? Wow, I'm very noisy. Oh, I've muted it. I can't hear a thing. Did I just do the stupid and just run when I could have easily... Oh no, kind of. Alright, we're going to sprint. Look, I got a new kitty. It's grey. Well, it says it's blue, but it's grey. They lied. I will probably almost certainly go back to my shoe bill. I've got to keep my boy close. But for now, we got Kitty Kit. Approachable Pelu. Oh, my baby. May I introduce you to alpacas? Dependable companion, the alpaca. Why do you look so skeptical, Wook? These animals can traverse Urkupacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all the while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. That's the voice. So they feel much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea? Alpacas are natives of Dawntrail. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place where it ill suits its qualities and where it is not needed anyway? But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small and a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Ha! I see. What do they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. We're really doing this, then. So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? Well, I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Here you go, for price for advice. Yes, I made a trade with the promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you, you miserable piece of fucking shit. Take my fucking money, bastard piece of... I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this. But if we need to ride alpacas to reach Ucrapacha, then that's what we'll do. Get on the alpaca! No. Fluffy boy, fluffy boys, fluffy boys. Fluffy boys, fluffy boys, fluffy boys. Oh, look at their little fluffy butts. Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkapacha, 100 peaks of time. The 100 peaks of time. My reading's gotten better, as you can tell. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigamanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Servant, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne? Urko Badger. Hi. Guy die, guy schmai die. Die. So this is Urkapacha. I've never actually been here before. The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look. That Mamasa Peak in particular is quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Somal. That is Wokor Zorma, the tallest mountain in Yoktaral. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb, but there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance. Oh, do tell. Where to begin? Excuse me, but you're Wicklamatter, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of Dawn's promise here of all places. Oh, it's a dude! I'm so sorry, brah. That's some hair. Bolnock. But I should introduce myself. I'm Bolnock, a weaver by trade. Oh, American accents. Why did I decide this was a good idea? Well met, Bolnock. We're on our way to Watchin Pello. Truly? I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pello who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while I explained the finer points of wool production. How fucking interesting. Mezcal. Is that a local beverage? It is an Urkapacha specialty, a spirit made from distilled agave hot juice. Sure. The fuck that is. Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, but I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. Who is this guy? But listen to me boring you with my tedious stories. Yes, you are. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me, I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Fuck you! Peace for Toral. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support for your bid and your throne. In the front of your friend, you're right here. Thanks. Whoever the bleeding bloody hell you are. I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pellu merchants. Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tulialal. Pellu peddlers can be found anywhere in Toral, travelling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for. They won't find this customer so easily charmed. No. Imagine Pello's down the path off the main road. Don't get lost. I don't get lost. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All these... Oh no, I don't want to kill alpacas. Why would you make them a mini? Time to stretch my leg. This is it. Wochampelu, a home of the Pelu. Clamar should have arrived before us. Why? That's not good. You've come all this way for the right of succession? Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with a future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate, then, that I deal with cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of her budding ruler. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come, third promise, my well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady? Hey, I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose a quick lick wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Airville, when did you, a Shatona from the far-off Zaktaral? Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. Save it. No thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. Side-eye. What? You were saying something about not being... Oh, you were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase and unwitting customs like Wooklamar. For praise its affable approach time and time again. Do not let Estinian loose on this place. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu. Let us all take Erenville's words of caution to heart. Chipoo! Traders of happiness. Wooklamar is ready to search out the Dawn Servant's Elector. Not my finest moment, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do, find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy, then. Creel, Alice, and I will speak to the merchants. Wooklamar, you and Erenville might try approaching travellers and passers-by. Faye, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relate to the third promise. Who died and put you in charge? First, there is an aetherite I must attune to. Oh, and you'll be pleased to know I managed to find the stupid fucking compass. Oh, but it's not on this fucking gadget. Hang on. Hang on a second. I've got to put it on my hotbar. It's gonna get annoying. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Blump. There we go. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Doing, doing, doingy, doingy, doing. The Daughters of Elector. I thought you were a new face in town. I hear the right of succession, I take it. Me, I don't much care who sits on the throne as long as they keep Toronto peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. Alright, yes, you were asking about the elect business. Being a freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobley, could probably tell you more about it. No, that wasn't the name of the Pelu in 10, was it? Tobley? Was it Tobley? Oh my god, if it's fucking Tobley! It's probably not. I'm probably just being dumb. Electors, oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They all gonna sound the same. It's easier that way. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for the Zoral Jar. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Hunts have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? Fuck no! Well, very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector? I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zoral Jara's policies. You're a dick. Just go do the thing, as I like to do while I'm standing here. Yeah, I don't like this area as much as the last one. I like my vistas lush and green and watery. It's a bit dry. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prize alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close and our nervous darling will spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobley, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobley noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Do he now? Do he indeed he? Ho, hi, ho, ha, hu, hu, he, po, chu, cha. At least it's not quite as complicated to navigate as fucking whatever the other place is. Toral. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this chain and ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobley is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I'll say we pay it a visit before the others return. Is that a good idea? Ha, he, ho. Uh-oh. That's a good sign. I've been doing this for only 15 minutes practically and I'm already yawning. It frustrates the ever-loving fuck out of me how much talking just wipes me out. So annoying. What's it like having energy? That must be nice. That is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. No! Oops. I swear I did not do that on purpose. I swear. Well, obviously I'm not Tobley. I mean, oops, I should have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobley is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck! A visitor from across the side, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, if the I'm going to... If the alpaca was better, I'll just keep it. That's not annoying, right? Should I just do that for the rest of the session? Am I Tobley? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise and her entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence to the right succession then? I'm guessing he was lying? You think I might be Tobley? Haha, very well, maybe I am. All I will say is this. In this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Wow, so, no idea. I see we're both done with our interrogations. I don't enunciate. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. Oh, I mean, diligent would make most sense. So the worker was so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask off on Mr. Ranch hand, so to speak. Hand, thing, damn thing. We know it's you, Tobley. And to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. and for I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobley, head ledger of Watchampello and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulu Jajad's chosen electors. Aha! And a place featured in the Tulial saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts, and I wager this won't be the last time. She found you out fair and square, Tobley. I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity for her had her bid ended here. Using the Dawn Servant Elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this inspiring ruler, eh? Right, not hard at all. Oh no! The way they walk, they just remind me of pigeons. Scaly pigeons. Zoral Ja. I'm told the head ledger Tobley is to be found here. You have guessed which one of us is Tobley. That's part of the test. Good work, dumbass. You are Tobley. Without even asking a simple question. A single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the tens column, but I think I have a good one. Why do they wear duck beaks? 'Tis odd. You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca. Is that it? While I'm not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound much like a challenge. Bring out the example. Is it like, oh no, it's just an ordinary looking YouTuber. And it's time to yawn. This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, third promise? Who, me? Well, it should say calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erenville said. Yeah! The little monster spat on me. Oh, it stinks. I can't. Uh-oh. Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened and you get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it effective deterrent against perceived threats. Wild valley breeds like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy. Indeed, we take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces a strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants. That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe in alpaca spit for you to make your point? So the task is to catch a wild alpaca. That is correct, but be warned that it is a feat easier said than done, and I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone. What the fuck are we supposed to do while they're out catching alpacas? So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule. Makes sense. As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the rite, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose. Yeah. Well. Very well. This won't take long. Well, wait. Yeah, just let him do it. Didn't I warn you this would be easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider. A beast is a beast. All yield to strength. Oh my god, it's so warm in here. My computer is like on overdrive. It's making it rather close. So far, this experience has been done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Volt and spit aside, they're just another animal. Are you alright, Wook Lamar? We thought we heard you scream. The promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp. A scream, in other words. Fuck you, Ernville. Did you find the Elector? Yeah, what the hell were you guys doing? Dicking about? Oh, we certainly did. I had to go wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sniff for me just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. Hey, I saw that look. Pretty kitty. Honestly, if I didn't love my bun so much, I would 100% Fantasia into a Roth girl. As Wiglamar has helped demonstrate, the Valley Alpaca are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch them will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. What the? You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. Mayhap if we all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having the others pay the cost. I'll find the money, somehow. In that case... that basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million, so we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right, I panicked and got it confused with Alphanol's million gil. Numbers. Fucking confusing. I get you, Wook. I get you. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need moments after you arrived. But I just guide it when you're right. Then let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again. My Blue. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. If it's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked. As long as Wuklamar goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you a saddle then, third promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mayblue. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mayblue gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, although, Faye, I think you should go with Wuklamar. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over, and surely they have sage advice to share. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. What? As if I'd do such a thing! But I'll leave the fool wool with Faye anyway. I'd better keep my hands free. I love that they go to the effort of making it look like they're exchanging stuff, but there's nothing in their hands. To begin at, I suggest we try trading the wool with Havel, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but he'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Okay. Right, so where are we going? Oh. Big dino. I'll be up here then. Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will we be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. Not on your fucking life. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff, and you've got yourself a deal. Is that it? This bodes well for us, there, promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Hold on. Did you say the third promise? Then my offer's changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zoral Jah will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. You're a knob. Why do we bring her along? Fucking liability. Can't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pello pray for your victory with Clamar. But the younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, the others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future, the second promise and visions. They become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like heavily convinced that the first promises plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. What about you, Mayblue? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like back in Yokoi ruled over the... That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn Servant and keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants, it's so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a heifer trade or a stomach for our packers, but I won't give up the peace with the peace of Tulalal on the line. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn Servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pelt jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. Let's try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Excuse me. Shifting my legs. Of course, the Weaver! Balnak was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. Ooh, I've sunk. Can I get out this way? Yes. Appear to be slightly broken. This is a spot. After the Balnak talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was probably going back to Luke whatever's in. Most visitors to Huachapello end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? Okay, let's flip and go. Stupid tiny-headed cat. Why did they do that? Why? It looks so dumb. Can I have that basket, Faye? Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. I'm gonna go to sleep. Balnak, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? There, promise. You wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? Gimme some shit for cheap. Oh. I'm getting old. I'm actually getting old. I see. So the goal is to turn the basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Allow me to invest in your efforts. Thanks, stupid. Peace and duality is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I prefer that one pledged to preserve that peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. That's very generous, Balnak. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have faith in you, Third Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. Thanks, Sugar Plum. Honey Pie. I can't believe you're quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because if I remembered our weaver friend, all I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Oh my god, let's totally do that. Here, Faye, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Erinville would never let me hear the end of it. All set. Our next deal is waiting to be found. Excellent trade. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I missed whatever the fuck that said. I'm sure it's not important. Nope. Fuck off, little Wook, whatever your name is. It's very cutscene heavy, isn't it? My god. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking for stock through his shelves. You've said that already. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? That was funny. Oh, that's an obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person with a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So, where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? Well, there are a number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested traveler. Have you ever heard of a traveler? Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mammal Jaw hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mammal Jaw, who soldier for a living, prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mammal Jaw carrying arms can be struck off the list. What? Oh, okay, first person. Weird. That's a Landsguard. Probably drop by the inn and take a break between patrols. But did we not already say that it wasn't worth it? Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. Ho there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh no. I'm paranoid about my microphone. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here, and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker from Tulio and was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show the pillow I'm a man who takes pride in his appearance and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. What a splendid poncho! This would be perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade. For one of your fine tools, perhaps? What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the half well made. I'd value it at £1 in the thousands column. Oh ho, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. Wonderful! Fine garments such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's mate garden, for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. I was so glad I met you. That's a thing now. All of those dudes sound like surfers, man! Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu's mate garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. These ones will be the calm type, right? Sure. Scooby-Doo. going? I must get Aether Current. Yeehaw! Excuse me, itchy schnoots. Okay, back to business. Well done recognizing that Toolmaker is a potential customer. If you've a mind to change professions, you make an excellent merchant. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. With that, I suppose we should hop onto the alpacas Mayor Blue so kindly provided. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Yeah, they're obviously going to make the alpacas a mount. Like, you'd have to be really stupid. Please don't spit, please don't spit. You'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. I still don't trust them. We have a knack for riding no matter what you say. Without our alpaca friends, the Repello would never have become traveling merchants. Can you imagine walking all the way across to Rahl? Oh my god. Lobos! We had Lobos in 14 before. Oh, I missed that. That's a big fucking mountain. Walker Zormer, wasn't that its name? A forbidding sight, isn't it? One I've never appreciated up close. You have to take a long way round the cliffs to get there, to the highlands belonging to the Yok Hoi. Hoi? Are we, like, going backwards? So, Mabel, you said you were learning about peddler profession. You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. I'm not sure I have the talent for it. If I can help you buy the taming saddle, though, then it'd be proof that I can do this after all. In that case, you best get ready to be a merchant. Look, we're almost there. Are we? But it says the other way for the quest marker. Whatever. We made it without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Kivazian, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn servant, weren't you? Third promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Tobley took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. Yabba. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate's harvest season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add that Wuklamad's way with people, we should have no trouble making a favourable deal. That's Miplu herself over there. Pass the hatchet out to the third promise and let's get to bargaining. So, am I to understand the girls were pink and the boys were red? I mean, they clash hideously. You have that Alex for me? Thanks. Now to see what we can get for it. My mouth hurts. I'd be talking so much. You're Miplu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I may be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column, the same price as the hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I say Mistress... Oh no, Mistress Metplu is in red, but she is a lady. It's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. Oh shit. Oh, we've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in Thir Promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offence, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wuklamar. That is why I am prepared to purchase the spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. Well, how about this then? If we were to help you bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Koana's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. Then you go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mayblu. Faye and I have mate together. What the fuck is mate? Oh no, I'm helping too. After the fields then. I mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. I'm guessing I've got to go ahead and gather them. Excuse me, I'm just gonna... Everything is so crunchy. Oh boy. Giant mecha dragon. Super subtle. Oh my god, 5? No. 2. 3. 4. And last one. Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, I've lost it. Where'd it go? There it is. Huzzah! We have them all. Guess what I spotted? Just a slight little detour. Yeah! I'm not trying to look at the map for this place yet. Oh, it's another piggy! I'm assuming that that is nearly done. Yup! Oof! You've brought me some leaves then. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Before I make any decisions, though. Hush, gosh, my gosh. Here, we brought our share as well. Thank you, Thir Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. Premium mate! Bought at the shop, 1 sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands column. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Take talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutual agreeable trade. As am I. All the best for the rest of your harvest. Oh, the yawns are coming thick and fast now. Oh god. Oh god. I might have to turn my fan on actually. I'm a little bit warm. Mate Blue, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Toby's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't care. But then I needed your help after forgetting the basic rule of trade. How can I expect Toby to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave then? Ow. Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tyrell's peace, and becoming Dawn's servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Toby held the same opinion. So talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. You're such a good friend. But first we have a saddle to buy. I want a success under my belt so that I can be sure of my decision. Despite the fact that you're fucking useless. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaf for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Koana and Zaralja? I mean, of course I am. I'm Wook Lamar of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Suspicious. I hear the dulcet tones of my cat screaming. Boop. Success! A premium deal! Oklahoma has arrived on a jug of premium mezcal. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. I don't need the risk of proving Aaronville's point. Ready then? Our next stop is a mezcal distillery. Cool beans. Groovy monkeys. Oh, there's a quest I might just pick up while I'm here. So that I don't have to go. Come back for it later. Just gonna come over here and just do this while I'm in the area. Doo-doo. Now those are skip. Can we jump over the wall? We can jump over the wall. Oh no. Oh, freaky looking cactus. Ah! Don't kill me! Is it a pineapple? Oh shit! Now there is two! Oh, tits. Forgot we want to walk all the way back. Can I go up this way? Will that lead? Nah, we'll stick to the route. I'll be good. Whoa. Oh, oh, oh! Nope, I will resist. I will resist. Nope, fuck it, sorry. I'm gonna kill those damn things. No, it didn't take long. y'all. Oh. I did not need to kill 3. Oh well. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Nice. Experience. Ooh, nearly level 93. Doo-da, doo-da. Oh, I've still got to do front lines. Boo! I mean, I don't have to, but they are a relatively good way of just leveling everything up. So, at least you get rewards for it now. I remember the day where you didn't get anything good for doing front lines except experience. So, that's something. We'll want to speak with a man named Gobley. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as the master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need target information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to the people here in the distillery, Faye, perhaps Uklamar could do the same with the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Okay. Me builder! Me, I'm a chief from Tudialal, and often commented by Gobley's Mezcal, the finest in Taral, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be polite, you understand, but still end up so sour as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to leave less opponent refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangements. Will you judge me if I skip this? Oh no, my finger slipped again. Oh shit. Suvli. Oh no, I'm sure you're saying really interesting shit, my guy, but I'm just too busy and important to care. So, what did you find out? No idea. Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out what Gobley is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Wook Lamar. Alrighty then. So, whoops. Oh, there. The hill, she said. Doo-dee-dee. You have business with me, madam? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Are you gonna make... Good. They've learned. It still hurts. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. An excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have pale, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. What the fuck? No deal? Just like that? Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? Oh, fuck, I don't know. There we go. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't fucking matter. They give us a choice. Don't affect the outcome at all. Let's hold on to that one. We need to consider our timing. So yeah, I'm going to keep pressing options until I pick the right one. What is the point? I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, the Hoobigoo chef, is the same. Hoobigoo. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance. Brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Ah, you're absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hoobigoo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer to cull the monsters, causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. That's disturbing. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal would be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared. The first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Valak Shunsa. It would be such a shame to miss the chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing, an introduction to a weaver. His name is Balnak, and his works are highly regarded in Tudiolal. Schmort. As a supporter of Wuklamar and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. Now we go kill shit. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in the Agave jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly? I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction into a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. All right, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and Faye and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Balnak. The field you're looking for are just north of Wachinpelo. Be safe. Always. She's with me after all. Oh. Oop. And away we go. Nope. That one. Oh, it's so close. That will be the Agave Jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you've finished clearing out your share of the pests. Or I could just quickly scooch and go and find that ether current, maybe. It's around here somewhere. That's that then. Boop, boop, boop. 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 Where is it? There it is. I found it. I'm so smart. Okay, just gonna go up there. Oh no! Doggos! Ah, you motherfucker! Oh, I don't have my choker, bro! Ah, nuts! Not getting any experience. Ta-da! Whee! Skadoosh. I see you. That looks like aloe vera. Ugh, your brain. Like it's trying to escape. Piece of the cake. Giggity. Oh, I could have just. Yeah. Oh well. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give May Blue the sack of leaves and she can seal the deal. That is a big fucking mountain. Good God. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm stuck. Ooh, oh, you, oh, you. Nope. You. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have the sack of leaves. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Like I'm an idiot. Don't condescend to me. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Balnock, as agreed. Nope, that's just your hand. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mayblue. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mayblue, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike my deals with Darby Job. My girl has a very big horn. I think I'm so used to that glamour, I just don't notice it, but that is very, 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 very long horn. Success! Nope. Ooh, Glamour in the saddle. Even at the palace I don't think I've held a 10,000 pill jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Ha! Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Havli's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Nip-boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Hubba-boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Hop-ba-ba-da-ba-doo. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Phew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, Sally. We've bought your precious mezcal. Ow. That was my hip. Wait, you haven't actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Aw, shucks. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant to Zeralja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. Their trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, third promise. Great! Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Meep, 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 meep. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. We did it! The saddle is ours! And to think we started out with only a 100-pound basket of alpaca wool. May Blue, you are gonna be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished. I have the saddle. Let us ride. What I would love if they did the alpaca mount is if they made it like one of the tank mounts, like a battle alpaca, and they put like fucking armor on it. So funny. They won't know, because that's interesting, and most of the mounts these days are boring. But you know, a girl can dream. Nope, it's no good. Legs must be shifted. Oh, you've acquired the saddle then? Oh, you sure as shit have. And thanks in no small part to Mayblue. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. And get spat on loads, probably. I know. This is something I need to learn. Little floppy ears. So they gave the alpacas floppy ears, but my bon's ears, nope, static as fuck. Death stare. It foresees your demise. Great sunken gods, I did it. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Uklamar's touch. That's because it was a singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. Ha 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 ha! You're only now noticing that? Zeralja is back. Back again. Whoa! Why is it shiny? Having done exactly what he set out to do. That alpaca he's brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? The beast knows its betters. Faced with an overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how great the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamar. Now fuck off. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Tyral can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness of first hand. Exhaustion from a long conflict, the wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join the founding of Tulilal all those years ago. Consider younger generations of this village. Since birth they have basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy but opportunity. Thus his resilient son seeks to provide education. He offers much needed lessons to the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. 'Tis true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned and the ruins it left behind. It was not good. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. That is why Gul Jaja did not elevate the Mammal Jah, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon a more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tulilal, but the star in its entirety. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? Yep. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Koana. It's like we're not even family. You don't need him, love. He's a prick. I'll ponder Zeral Jar and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle. I practice how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Oregon is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. If we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklamar off on her hunt. Or we could just stand around. Oh, are you making me go? Oh, fuck you. Can I go this way? Oh, I can. Hey, yeah, it's a big map. I'm sure it's probably the same size as the Emerald map, but it just, when it's that blanked out and I've got to do it all on foot, it seems pretty huge. Fuck off, you silly mole. Northwest. You get boogaloo. Northwest. It's just over there. I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on, Wuklamar. Good luck, third promise. Thanks, I'll need it. Truth be told, I'm still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right, I'm off. So, should we head back to the ranch or get pissed? I'm staying here. As will I. Wuklama is go alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return. I'd rather have a drink, but whatever. Maybe a while yet. Help me pitch the tent. No! Do it your fucking self. I'm the warrior of light, damn it! Ah. Ooh, pretty fire. Trust a Gleaner to come prepared for anything. Well, have you seen the size of his backpack? What's a Gleaner? I love how you can see her eyes through the goggles. Like, I'm pretty sure before graphics update it would have just been blank. Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erinville specialises in finding animals, I believe. Don't look so surprised. But aren't you a Shetona from Tural? Why did you cross the salt? Tell us, beautiful bun. When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Charlayan. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad creatures and customs, see the many faces of nature, and once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a Gleaner. Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you've ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor. As it happens, Gleaner work was much to my liking, and I forgot why I pursued it in the first place. Yet the events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned. Wait, are you saying you attacked to find the City of Gold? I was, and though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through. Well then, I understand completely. We have our own reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together. He smiled. Just so. I don't know why, but he gives me Emmett vibes. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but the disdain, the yellow eyes. I mean, everything else about him is completely different. She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Toby and arrange a search party. Wait, do you hear that? Is she riding it by any chance? Yay! Haha! Oh my god, you did it! Wow! I did it! It's not golden and shiny though. Oh my god! You're utterly spent, and small wonder. Well done, Sir Promise. The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent. I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me. I am nearly done, I think. Wow! I'm so relieved their promise came back to us safely, and the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Ice blue raptor. Yes, please. I do like a blue dye. Level 93. Knowing the Palu Palu, May Blue is minded to rush ahead to the village. Glamar still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will made away the fatigue like magic, though? Make tea. I run onto the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. As Maybe so wisely suggested, we shall set a slow pace for our exhausted third promise. Oobity-boo. Right, where is this? It's here somewhere. Where are you? Southwest. Is it up there? I bet it's up there. I am just gonna go for it. I just have a vibe. I have a feeling. My guts be telling me to go up. I'm stuck. Can I go up here? Yes. Good vantage point. Come on. Oh, tits. I was wrong. Nope. Oh my god. To the west. Huh? How can it be any more? Oh, there's another layer. Oh! That's annoying. Why do I have to go all the way over here? Oh, why? It better be freaking up here. North. Yep. Of course. Of course. Gotta stare at this ugly, flappy lizard's butt. There it is. Thought you could hide from me, you devil. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. Whee! Whee! Ooh. Do I want to do a fate? No, I've got time. I can do fates another time. I'm tired. And I got itch neck. Let's wrap this up. And I will continue the MSQ tomorrow. I can't imagine sitting there watching me just staring into space and being completely silent is overly interesting viewing. Come back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea. Well, Glamar can't be that far behind. Oh, no. Accents are going AWOL. Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. I call her Betsy. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there is no mistaking the valley alpaca. Because it doesn't look like every other alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yeah, we did it! Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zeral Jar did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Gulul Jar Jar himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolal, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yokhui, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to gather gifts of food and for other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came young Gulul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of dawn servant. Our people were amazed by his imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yokhui in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Gulul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew sombre when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gulul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu from the Yokhui's subjugation. He then turned an aspiring eye on our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who travelled as he did, intent on fostering amenity between the clans. So it was that the few words from Gulul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard that Bon Papa forged with the Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Gulul Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while the ordinary one was the best I could manage. Their feet required no more than that, their promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Wiggle, wiggle. Mayblue's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast, if anyone's ordinary. It's me. Oh, is you gonna nuzzle her? Is you gonna give her a little nuzzle? Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to the many people in true Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be more proud of your accomplishments, which earned you your keystone. Yay! Bum, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. 5 more to go. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mayblu. Thanks to you, I've learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Look Lamar. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Tobley, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mayblu. It gladdens me to hear that you have found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Ah ha ha. Thank you, Tobley. What did I tell you, Mayblu? There's one last thing I can help you with, though, promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yokhui. They once ruled over far more than just Urukapacha and the Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yoktural and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yakyoi have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there is a value in delving into how the legend originated. Well, we lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Big mountain! Oh, Krill, I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring, do you recognize it? Yes, pieces like that first became fashionable in Dawntrail around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right around the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn servant implies the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first to the peddler's business, eh, May Blue? Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Tulal and plan our next move. Please, yes, I'm tired. Very well for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn servant and make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. Bye. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heel. But you've heard Sir Raljal's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wuklamar. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mayblue. You might be right. It feels good to have a feat of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Raljal and his shine of golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong, or wise like my brothers. To be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to Zblav with us. The contest has hardly begun. Cool. I am gonna call it for this session because I have aetherytes to discover and side quests. Forgot the word then for a second. To do. So, if you have watched this, thank you for tuning in to whatever the fuck this is. I will be continuing my adventures in the Dawntrail MSQ, well, tomorrow for me. No idea when I'm going to upload these. So yeah, I hope if you're playing, you're enjoying it too. Yeah. I guess that's it. I'm going to have to stop talking in this accent now because it's driving me insane.